Good afternoon, students. Now is the time for computer class, and I am your computer teacher, Ashutosh Kumar Misra. So, today we are going to discuss about the exercise of lesson 2. So, the name of the lesson 2 is Input, Output, and Storage. So, in the lesson 2 chapter, I explained about the topic hardware and software. What is hardware? What is software? I explained about the different types of input devices like keyboard, its use, the different types of keyboard like normal keyboard, flexible keyboard, virtual keyboard, mouse, what is mouse, the different types of mouse like mechanical mouse, optical mouse, infrared mouse, cordless mouse, trackball mouse, their uses, joystick, light pen or stylus. I also explained about the scanner, what is scanner, the different types of scanner like flatbed scanner, transparency scanner, handheld scanner, drum scanner, digitizer, its use, microphone, MICR, OCR, OMR, barcode reader, magnetic reader, touch screen, difference between digital camera, web camera. All these were the topics of input device. I also discussed about the different types of output device like monitor, the different types of monitor like LCD, LED, CRT monitor, speaker, printer, the different types of printer like impact printer, non-impact printer, the difference between them, the different types of impact printer like dot matrix printer, daisy wheel printer, line printer, the different types of non-impact printer like inkjet printer, laser printer, solid ink printer, dye sublimation printer, thermal wax printer, etc. Their uses, how they work. In the video, I also explained about plotter, projector, headphones. All these were the different types of output devices. So in my last videos, I explained about the storage device, the different types of storage device like internal storage device, example hard disk, the external storage device like optical disc which include CD, DVD, Blu-ray disc, pen drive, memory card, etc. So this was some of the topics of lesson 2 that I discussed, that is mentioned in the book. Now before taking up a new lesson, I am going to discuss about the short type question and answers. So the first question that is mentioned over here is, what are the two major components of computers? So the first question is, what are the two major components of computer? The two major components of computer are hardware and software. So what is hardware? All the physical component that we can see and touch is known as hardware, like keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, scanner, all these are hardware. And what is software? The software is a set of programs that give instruction to the hardware to do the job. The software consists of set of programs. And why are programs written? They are written to give instruction to the hardware. Because without giving instruction, the hardware itself will not work. So in order to make the hardware work, we have to give them instruction. Now how do we give them instruction? We give them instruction with the help of programs. So software is a set of programs. So hardware and software, these are the two major components of computer system. This is the answer of first question. The second question is, define input unit. Now I already mentioned in my earlier videos that there is a basic difference between the input and input unit. So what is input? Input means the data or instruction that we give to computer is known as input. And what is input unit? The device with the help of which we give input to the computer is known as input unit. So input unit are the devices with the help of which we give input to the computer. The different types of input devices are like, say, keyboard, mouse, scanner, joystick, OMR, OCR, MICR, etc. The third question is, how many keys are there on the normal keyboard? In a normal keyboard, there are 104 to 108 keys. In a normal keyboard, there are 104 to 108 keys. So keyboard is generally an input device with the help of which we give input or instructions to the computer. The different types of keyboard that we use nowadays are normal keyboard, flexible keyboard, virtual keyboard. These are the three types of keyboard. So in a normal keyboard, we generally have 104 to 108 keys. The fourth question is, what is light pen? So the light pen, or the other name of light pen, is stylus. We have seen stylus when we went to the reset room. There we use the light pen or stylus. So it is a pen-like device that is used to point on the screen. With the help of light pen or stylus, we can draw anything on the monitor, we can write anything on the monitor screen, we can point to any of the item on the screen, we can select a menu or draw picture on the monitor. So what is light pen? Light pen is an input device. It is a pen-like device with the help of which we can point to object, if we can select the menu item or draw pictures. Now number 5th, which type of scanner works exactly like a flatbed scanner but it can be held in our hand? The question is, which type of scanner works exactly like a flatbed scanner but it can be held in our hand? The answer is handheld scanner. The handheld scanners works exactly like a flatbed scanner, and we can also hold it in our hand. We have seen the handheld scanner during the time of making of Aadhaar card. Whenever the people who used to make Aadhaar card came in our house, they generally kept with themselves the handheld scanner, with the help of which they scanned our eyes, our fingers, etc. So what is scanner? So a scanner is generally an input device with the help of which we transfer the information from paper to the computer for manipulation. It is an input device with the help of which we transfer the information that is on the paper. The information can be text or images, and that information is transferred to the computer for manipulation. Manipulation means for increasing the size, for making it more brighter, lighter, for removing some of the effects, or for adding some of the special effects. All these things can be done on the scanner. This was the 5th question that we discussed. Now we come to the question number 6. Discuss the use of a microphone by giving an example. So all of you have seen the microphone. So microphone is generally it is for what purpose it is used? So microphone is generally used for, it is an input device which is used to give voice and sound input to the computer. Microphone is generally an input device which is used to give sound or voice input to the computer. The sound input is stored in the digital form. It is used for various applications like for adding sound to a multimedia presentation or for mixing the music, etc. So microphone is an input device which is generally used to give sound or voice input to the computer. It is stored in the form of digital. and it is used for multimedia presentation or for mixing the musics. Now, how many types of printer are there? I have already discussed that there are two types of printer. They are impact printer and non-impact printer. The impact printer is the oldest printer, but it is still in use because its cost is low. It functions in the special environment where the low cost printing is necessary. It prints by striking the printing head on the paper like the typewriter. It prints character by character, and the non-impact printer prints slowly because of the slow mechanical movement. So a non-impact printer generally used for creating an image. It does not touch the paper. It is costly. It does not produce any noise. And in fact, the colored and the graphics, both images can be produced by the help of non-impact printer. So we generally have two types of printer, impact printer and non-impact printer. Now question number 8, what is the use of plotter? So plotter is generally an output device which is used to create the diagrams, the banners, the maps, etc. So here line drawing is used in place of dot. Here the different types of dots are not combined. Here generally lines are drawn to form an image, and it is an output device which is used to create diagrams, layouts, banners, maps, etc. Next, what does MICR stand for? MICR, the full form of MICR. So MICR stand for Magnetic Ink Card Reader. Many times it is also known as Magnetic Ink Character Recognition. We can call it Magnetic Ink Card Reader or Magnetic Ink Character Recognition. So it is an input device which is mostly used in banks. So it is the MICR is generally here a special type of ink is used which mostly contain iron oxide to print some special formatting characters at the bottom of the check. So the reading process is generally called magnetic ink character recognition.